Here's a model 620 Pioneer. It's actually a Super 620. There's the original owner's manual I got with the saw. Didn't take much to get this saw going actually. It was in really good shape. I got it from a guy who cleans out barns, and he got this from the original owner. Never messed with it, sat it on a shelf, and all I had to do was a fuel line and carburetor kit, and a little bit of cleaning up, and this saw runs perfectly. That's the sight glass there, your sediment bowl. The saw is a really nice design actually. It's an early 60s saw. I've had quite a few of these. This is the cleanest one I've ever had, so I believe this one will be the one that I keep. I've had some 650s and 600s, but it seems like these 620s are what you see the most. This is your on and off switch, and instead of up for on, it's down for on. The carburetor is a Tilson HL series carburetor. Here's your choke. Flip that down for choke. Flip it up for run. Real easy to get that carburetor off there and rebuild it. There's your adjustment screws. Saw's in really good shape as far as original paint. That's the original bar. It's the original paint and everything still on the bar. Chain's in good shape. This is a more modern chain. It looks like a Carlton chain. It's a full wrap handlebar. There's where you fill your oil. There's the muffler. And you see it's a made in Canada, S620. It's a really easy saw to work on too. This is your thumb lever for your oiler. There's your trigger. To change your fuel line, all you have to do is unscrew the sediment bowl, pop it off. There's two screws down in there, and you pull it up, and your fuel line and everything's connected to it. So it's real quick and easy to put a fuel line in this thing. Actually, the manual, if you have one of these manuals, it goes through everything in this manual. It's very detailed. Gives you your part numbers, full parts list, carburetor, starter, oiler. It's really detailed how these books are. If you're looking for one of these books and you have one of these saws, if you get one, you'll have everything you need to work on it. Let's take a look under this hood here. I'll show you what the top half looks like. These are really well made saws. Easy to work on, easy to maintain. They're much easier than some of the other saws that were built at that time period to work on. And once you pop that top cover off, this here pops right off, and then there's your cylinder, and it's a removable cylinder head. But you can see everything's real quick and easy to get to. It's pretty good design for the time period. There's your air filter. It's just like a turtle shell. Comes off. It's definitely a lot easier to work on than one of these big guys here. There's a lot of things that are not nice to work on when it comes to these old McCullochs. This Pioneer is a pretty good design for its for its age. And this saw is not for sale. I'm not selling this one. This one's just one of mine for my collection. So there's your Pioneer 620, Super 620.